Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bar person. I would like a zesty pea-coloured cider, a pint of your finest Coca-Cola Zero with a metal straw, and a little stubby pint of craft beer. Thank you very much.
Didn't mess it up this week.
That was nice. That was smooth.
I'd like you to know as well.
That was very smooth.
Feel good after that, yeah.
And
it's not a metal straw.
It's not. It's plastic this week because you left your metal straw at home. No longer saving the planet.
Because I do not give a shit about the turtles.
Wow. Hey, how we're doing? We're back and we're ready to do it all over again. For those that are listening, I am Thomas of Millshire, or Tom for short.
I'm just Dan.
Hi, Dan.
And I'm Joe Benham, and I suffer with narcolepsy. That's everything. Till I hear a loud bang, and then I wake up all of a sudden.
Brilliant. Welcome back.
Hello.
Today is a very special episode.
Because Tom's better and he's not got the man flu anymore.
I haven't got man flu anymore, and it is our 18th birthday.
Woo!
Yeah. Whoa! Love that. That wasn't the gas pipe going, those that are listening. That was a confetti cannon. And now my house is covered. Brilliant. Katie,
could always
I hope
be
you
worse.
enjoy cleaning this up later.
Am I correct in believing you don't have a Hoover either?
We don't have a Hoover, no.
You don't have a Hoover?
Dustpan and brush.
Now that's very
So me and Joe got a thing after this.
Yeah, I actually
Cheers.
do. That's the best part.
Cheers.
So our
Cheers.
18th birthday, 18 episodes. Lovely, jubbly. We're gonna get drunk today.
Would someone like to explain what's going on the table?
Ooh, prezzies.
Is the banners, the balloons, and the confetti cannon not enough to explain what's going on the table, Joe?
Well, if it was, then I wouldn't have asked you to explain. So what's going on the table?
So we have
Dan?
some presents.
Oh.
It's not an 18th birthday without some presents.
It's not. What are the presents? Can I shake it first?
Absolutely.
That sounds like Lego.
Oh, you're going to be disappointed.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to get the badge on, guys. Just filler talk. Weather today, right?
Yeah.
I hope you
so
like
there is 3 in total. You can all choose what you have, and I'll have the last one because I know what's in all of them.
I would like this one, please.
I'm getting confetti in my
You've
mouth.
got confetti in your drink. So's Joe.
In my drink. Oh, that's why it's in my mouth.
I see.
Speaking of Joe's fit with his Teddy Fresh cap, keeping it simple this week. Very nice. Shout
Running
out
out of options.
Teddy Fresh.
I'll never run out. I still need to email them.
Open birthday presents. Can't wait any longer. It's rip-off Lego! Look at that!
Oh, I got the princess one.
2 in 1. This is a mega truck, and it also turns into a delivery van.
I've got a dinosaur fossil kit.
Oh my! Oh, what? I've opened the wrong one. Oh my god! What did you get?
I got fashion blocks. This is awesome.
You'll like that.
That is so cool.
Oh,
I'm so happy you like that.
Those
I
are
thought they were going to be real
birthday
disappointing.
Look at those presents. They're perfect. Oh, it's good to be 18 again.
That's pretty
It's great,
cool.
isn't it?
What's that? A nail?
It's basically the cheapest version of a Lego I could find.
That's nice. I would like to address that yourself and I, Dan, we turned 18 7 years ago.
Oh, we did.
You old bastards.
Wow.
7 years ago.
Coming up,
Joe, you're not that far
it's
behind
coming
us.
up on 4 for me, yeah.
Yeah, you're not that far behind.
That's a bit strange.
But you'll never get closer
No.
to us.
And there will always be the same amount of people
Exactly.
older than you in the planet.
No, because we discussed that was bollocks.
No. No, I would like to get a rocking with
You're
this.
on trial for murder. No, fair enough.
I'd like to
Can't argue with that.
rocking with this episode. And also mention that today is International Skyscraper Appreciation Day. Yeah.
So that's...
Woohoo, I love them.
So
We don't actually have
that's,
that many in the
That's why
UK
people
to
were licking
appreciate.
them on the way here, is it?
don't.
Is
Yes,
that why?
that's exactly
so that's why
why.
people were chained to them.
Yeah, that's exactly
In fact, most
why.
of Europe doesn't have a lot of skyscrapers to
We
appreciate.
don't have many. However, speaking of skyscrapers, I would like to segue us beautifully onto our first. I was today years old. Now,
Knew it.
the world's tallest skyscraper, the Burj Khalifa
Yes.
in Dubai. You
Soon-
two have seen it there. I've actually flew past it. It was very close to the plane.
Soon set not to be the tallest building, actually. Saudi Arabia are building a taller building.
Good on them. They've got
Carry
a lot
on.
of them, haven't they? Anyway, it's so tall. It's nearly a kilometre high. It's very high.
I could jump that.
The sun sets around 3 minutes sooner at the top than it does at ground level.
Yes.
I saw this.
Now, what that means, obviously, Dubai is very much a Muslim-oriented country.
people
So it
selling
means
Ramadan,
that during Ramadan, the Muslim workers in that building actually have to stop fasting at different times, depending
Yeah.
on what floor they're working on.
I've known about that for a couple of years 'cause it's cool because I saw that if you are in the top, you can see the sunset twice.
You can, because you can go back down.
Well, you'd see the sunset first from ground level.
How
and
quick's
then
the
go up.
lift?
Probably not quick
Is
enough.
it quick enough to make it to the top?
How
to
quick's
see
the
it again?
sun?
Have you seen what? Have you seen what Emirates did to basically say it was okay to fly back to Dubai again now the England restrictions have been lifted?
I did not.
Jess showed me a video. They had she's a stunt woman dressed in an Emirates air stewardess outfit or air hostess outfit. I don't know what the correct term is. Stood on the very, very top of the Burj, right at the top,
on,
holding a sign.
The top of the aerial.
Yes,
Wow.
right at the top.
Did you jump off?
No,
That's cool.
she just held a sign.
That's brilliant.
She held multiple
That
signs.
said,
I've seen the article of how they did that.
that said, help me, I'm trapped, and they've not given me a parachute.
This is not what I signed up for. Interesting fact about the tallest building in Saudi Arabia, by the way. It is not actually going to be the tallest building. It will be the tallest sculpture. But because there is a large portion of it at the top that people can't actually go into, it's not
Why is it the
classed as a
largest
building.
sculpture?
He
Because
was just explaining that.
because there's a section near the top that people can't go into, a large section. It's not classed as a building, it's classed as a
You're
sculpture.
talking about that one with the massive disc thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because
It's like-
Dubai started building one to beat it and stopped as soon as Saudi Arabia stopped.
It's like when they're building the Twin Towers, and I don't know which tower it was, but they decided to put a big aerial on top of it just to trump the other one.
Yeah.
Just to be like, yeah, ours is taller than yours.
Ours is bigger than yours. Mine's bigger than yours.
than yours, yeah.
Well, okay, so keeping us on the topic of I was today years old.
Please, yeah.
Certainly nothing to do with Dubai.
Okay.
So
Why they're not? Why
we've
not?
all seen you are.
Why not?
Maybe it is.
Why is it?
It's
I
not.
think it is.
It's
Oh.
not. Well, I think you're
It's a
wrong.
really poor segue.
So we've all seen Avengers: Infinity War.
We have.
And Avengers: Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good film.
Thanos' plan of
Thanos.
Well, not
What is
his.
Thanos.
They all say it differently in the film, right? Thor says Thanos.
Thanos.
Doctor Strange says Thanos.
It is I, Thor, the
And
God
I
of
say
thunder.
Tahanos, but
And Groot
apparently
says,
that's wrong.
and Groot says, I am Groot.
Yeah.
So, who pronounces it right, guys?
But you know that little monologue he gives Doctor Strange on Titan when he's like, "Oh, too many miles, not enough food to go around."
Yes.
Did you know that theory has an actual name and it's a legitimate theory by Thomas Malthus from the 18th century? He was a British philosopher. It's called the Malthusian theory. And it's a theory that states that food production will not be able to keep up with the growth in human population, resulting in disease, famine, war, and calamity.
way.
So here's us thinking that Thanos is a madman. I've just said Thanos instead of
Yeah, you did.
Here's us thinking that the
Thanos.
antagonist, arguably the actual protagonist from Infinity War, is crazy.
Well, I've
And
heard,
when really it was.
I've heard a few people argue the fact that Thanos was actually doing some good.
Well, this is the thing. I had great difficulty watching that film because I disliked him because he was the bad guy and because he was intending on
I
killing
reckon David Attenborough
billions
would
of
agree
people.
with Thanos'
However,
actions.
I do agree with the point he was trying to
So
make.
I watched an interesting video the other day about it that argues that he's not a good guy, but he is the protagonist of Infinity War. He has the most screen time.
Yeah.
It follows his character arc, his story, and therefore Thanos is actually the protagonist from the film.
Such main character vibes.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's got main
love
character
that.
energy. God. Oh, that reminds me of this awful TikTok that I need to tell you guys about because it's set in Manchester and that's the worst part.
I love Manchester.
It's this American girl going, "A day in my life in Manchester" is the main character, and it's the worst thing you'll ever watch in
We'll
your
watch
life.
that later and laugh
She's-
at her.
I hope she watches this,
No.
and I hope she steps on a Lego
Oh. Or an upturned
barefoot.
plug.
No, Lego is worse.
worse.
Lego's worse. Yeah.
Worse. Now, the other day, we had a little venture out to Cheshire Oaks, didn't we?
We certainly did.
We did, and we got lots of bargains. We bought some lovely things.
Yeah.
Lots of lovely gifts. It was all lovely and nice. Went to some Wagamamas. And on the way,
We went to multiple.
between Manchester and Cheshire Oaks, you have to go past a very large power plant.
Yes.
Very large. Lots of lights and smoke and chimneys. And loads of huge wind turbines.
Yeah.
We certainly do.
And Kate and I were having a conversation looking at them. thinking, I wonder how quick they actually move. Because they look like they go pretty slow because they're so huge. So we did a bit of Googling, and I found out that depending on the wind conditions, what?
I would like to hear what Joe thinks they travel at first.
Okay.
Why have I got to guess? Why can't you guess?
Because I know the answer. I was in the car.
Oh, when you
was in
Googled
the
it.
So I would
Bum.
like to know what speed you think they spin at before Tom reveals
Yeah.
this.
At the centre or at the edge of the blades?
Oh,
'Cause it
tell us both.
moves
Asking the right
moves faster
questions.
at the
It's
It's
middle.
on the right. I was going, no, we
Moves
did
faster in the middle.
discuss this.
Oh God, is it? Give me a hint. Right, miles per hour. Is it double digits or triple digits?
Miles per hour, it's... I'm not going to tell you that, actually.
No, give me
No.
that at least.
No.
Give me that.
We
at
didn't
least.
have that.
It's not quadruple.
But it's not
There you
single.
go.
So I'm gonna say if it's not quadruple, not single. I'm gonna say that it spins at least between.
What happened to your hat?
Just for anyone listening and not
What
watching this, the string on Joe's hat
I wasn't
popped.
wearing a hat. Anyway, I'm gonna say if it's not single and not quadruple, that it spins anywhere between 10 miles an hour and 999 miles.
Well,
an hour.
let me tell you, okay, with your smart ass guesses. Depending on the wind speed, of course, the blades turn at rates of 10 to 20 revolutions a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Which equates of an average wind speed of 13 to 15 miles per hour. The tip of it is travelling anywhere between 120 and 180 miles per hour.
That is mental.
That's
mad, that,
mad.
And this all
That's
came about.
so quick.
Tom was saying about, I don't know if you've ever seen it, there's a video where these guys are trying to kick a ball to a wind turbine, and when they finally do, it just sends this ball. And Katie was like, it can't be spinning that fast for it to do that. I'm like, well, I'm sure if you put your head there, it'd probably hurt.
The ball goes
Probably
flying.
hurt.
And that's why.
It would decapitate
This
you.
is what I mean. So, but my point was, it can't be moving that slowly for it to send a ball that far.
I mean, there's actually they have a system inside that stops them spinning too fast because they can break apart if they spin too fast. There's a
Do they
video.
just get the hamster to run the other way?
There's a video online of one where the system inside it's essentially like a brake. Doesn't work and it just keeps spinning and spinning and you literally just see it snap apart. Now, if you were under that wind turbine, you just saw 3 blades coming down. It's like Final Destination. You'd be stood there going, well, this is it. This is the end. This is how I die.
Would you be safer there, standing still and hoping they fall around you, or trying
everything
to
falls.
run
Well,
away?
it's like when a
Everything fell
tree
straight
falls, you know, a lot of people run away from it. You should
Yeah.
run left or right,
Yeah.
you know, to the side of it. Anyway, well, that's lovely. I was today years old.
Yeah.
Was a shout out to Mark Rayner. Shout out Mark Rayner, Mr. Engineer of Wind Turbines.
Shout out.
Shout out Mark Rayner.
That's the one.
Cheers.
So I was in Manchester the other day.
Were you? You
I
in there
was.
now?
You managed to
And there
run
was
out,
a street performer,
Oh,
and he had these 2 chocolate bars strapped to his wrist.
okay.
Oh,
This is gonna be a
I know
stupid
what
joke.
this is.
And he
It's
just
so.
Went up to him. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I'm not a magician, but I have some Twix up my sleeve.
I'm not a what, sorry?
magician.
I'm not a magician.
Yeah.
But I do have a few Twix up my sleeve. Very good.
I'd like to move us on.
Oh, where are you moving us?
To is it just me that wonders?
But I've got all my friends here. Why are you moving me elsewhere?
You haven't paid your
They're
rent,
coming
mate.
with us. I'm bringing the whole apartment block. You're gonna walk out your front door later. You're gonna. How the hell am I in Liverpool?
I don't want to go to Liverpool. It's full of Scousers.
Too late.
Shout out Scousers.
We're already there.
No, not
Anyway,
shout out Scousers. They're
is it
rivals.
just me that wonders?
Okay, let's go.
If Pinocchio says my nose will now grow, what will happen?
What?
Perpetual energy machine.
If Pinocchio says my nose will now grow, what will happen? Because if it doesn't grow, it's a lie, and
Because
therefore
it's
it
not
grows.
a lie. Yeah.
But then if it doesn't grow, so he lies, so it grows. But then he's telling the truth, so it can't grow.
So it can't
but then
grow.
he's lying, so it has to grow. But
So either way it grows.
No, but if it right,
I think he just
No.
I think
No.
he just evaporates. He Thanos.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
world
Click.
implodes like putting headlights on when you're traveling at the
Yeah,
last
exactly.
pace.
exactly.
My nose will grow.
My nose will now grow.
And if it does grow, then that was a lie. But
So it's
No, if
but
it
it's
doesn't,
also
if it
factual.
doesn't
No, no.
grow, it's a lie, and therefore his nose will grow.
But then it's factual.
It's true.
I think his
so-
nose will just forever continually grow.
But it
It will
can't.
never stop growing.
I think
because it will
just,
paradox
I think
itself.
I think it just grows and shrinks, grows and shrinks. Like
Do
if
you
you did
reckon?
1 or 2 on a
Now,
list.
there are some people that argue that the semantic "my nose will now grow" means that in that moment it will grow, and therefore, a moment after he said it, it grows. It's no longer
It's
now.
now.
So there are some people that argue that semantic. I think those people
That's
are
very
dumb, and
interesting.
stupid, and I
Alright.
think they're wrong.
Okay. Well, very similar to that, and I would like Dan in post to edit this onto the screen. here is a phrase, and it says, the bottom line is a lie, and the top line is the truth. And when you look at that, it's always right. It's a little bit mind-blowing.
If it's a paragraph in 2 sentences, the bottom line is above the top line.
This is not what I want. This is not what I planned.
But then why is the top line
and
a truth?
I just gotta say, I do not
Because it states in the bottom line is a lie.
Oh, yeah.
What? That actually reminds me. So you've got two...
What does that remind you of, Joe?
I'm going to tell you what it reminds me
Please tell
of.
us right this second.
So you've got 2 people blocking a door.
Yeah.
Two people blocking a door.
On the same side?
Two ancient dogs blocking a door you need to pass through.
Same side of the door.
Ancient dogs, like in Harry Potter.
Blocking you from walking through. And one of them says...
The dogs talk?
Yeah. One of them says, I always tell the truth. The other one says, I always tell a lie. You can ask them one question in order to gain passage through the door, because you have to distinguish which one tells the truth and which one tells the lie.
First of all,
Are you a dog?
That was not quite the...
My thoughts. First, I'm going to ask... these
Okay, it's not a dog then, it's just a being.
This is going to be 2 separate occasions whilst I put my hat back on my head.
Yeah.
I'm going to... First scenario, I'm going to walk up and be like, how are you talking to me?
But that's your one question.
Yeah,
so
so then...
you can't gain
passage.
passage.
The second time will be, will you stop me from going through the door?
So they don't stop you, it's that you cannot gain access.
Why?
Door's locked. And you forgot your lockpicks. You can't boot the door hard enough. It's made of...
I always leave the house with
metal.
them, though. Keys, phone, wallet, lockpick.
What day is it?
What day?
Yeah, that's the question he'd ask.
That's the question I'd ask. Because if it's a Monday and he asks what day it is...
Oh, do you mean in order to establish which dog tells the truth?
I feel like I've oversimplified this, because the answers are never this simple.
Have you got to establish which dog's lying and which dog is telling the truth?
So if I ask what
if
day
you
is
don't
it and
know
it's a
what day it
Monday
is?
and one says Monday and one says Wednesday, I know which dog's lying.
What if you don't know which day it is?
I mean,
If you ask me...
Oh, yes, I've massively oversimplified this. Sorry. The liar and the truth. One guard always lies. The other always tells the truth. They know which they are. They know where the 2 doors go. You have to pick between 2 doors. You do not know which guard is which or which door is which. So what question do you ask them to distinguish which one tells the truth about which door?
You need to ask them something that you know the real answer to, don't you?
Like 2 + 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can only ask them one question. So you need it to be about the doors, really.
And you need to establish where the doors go where.
So you...
You're just... Well, one of them's going to be...
So it's not that you ask a question to establish which one lies and then you know which one's telling the truth about the door. You can ask one question and that establishes what door you go through and which one lies.
Yeah.
Not.
You don't really need to establish which one lies. You need to figure it out with the question.
This is the correct door.
Is this the correct door?
Yeah, that's a statement. You need to
Is
ask
this
the
the
question.
correct door? Because the one that tells the truth will say yes.
Oh, no.
And the one... Yeah, and... Oh, shit.
That doesn't work.
Okay, no. That
Don't worry, does it?
Both doors identical.
Is there an answer?
There is, but I can't remember it. It just came to my mind. But
Oh, no, that's going.
Yeah, sorry. I think essentially the question that you have to ask, it's like, that's it. It's something along the lines of, what door will the other guard tell me to choose? Because they'll end up saying the same door. Because the one that always tells the truth will tell you
Which one they're going to tell you.
which one is the wrong door.
Oh, yes, because they know that the other guard's going to say it's the wrong door.
And the one that lies will tell you that the other one will tell you the same door. So whichever door they both decide, you pick the opposite.
What's behind these doors?
I don't know. Eternal salvation? Oh, that's a bit boring. I don't know. 50 grand?
Is that it?
55?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, lovely.
You get 40% tax on that five grand over there.
Oh. Now then, fellas.
Yes.
I thought I would treat us, as it's our 18th birthday,
Yes, sir.
with a brand spanking new of a segment.
Yes, sir.
And this all started whilst I was lathering my hair in the shower.
Yep.
And I thought, that's an interesting shower thought. And I thought, why not make an entire beautifully polished segment out of it on the A Few Scoops podcast. Shout out us.
Shout out A Few Scoops pod.
My first shower thought was that you never actually stop clapping. The time between claps just gets longer and shorter.
Yes.
Yeah. Never actually stop. I just haven't clapped for
So
a
the
while.
only
actually,
time-
I've clapped at the beginning of this episode.
The only time you stop clapping,
You know.
it's because you've never started, is when you're first born.
Or if
Or
you're
when
dead,
you die.
and you can never
Yeah.
clap again.
What if your corpse is just in its coffin? Hands getting closer.
People think you ever do. I have never stopped pouring a drink. There's just one appearance.
Well, believe it or not, you have stopped pouring a drink because the moment the liquid starts coming out of the bottle or the container or the jug, you've stopped pouring.
Well, you haven't,
No, you
because
haven't.
now when you next start clapping,
Because a clap is a series. It's a series of hands. She doesn't
do.
I think you need to go and see your GP
she
about
got-
that.
yeah, I think she's got
that
a
isn't
UTI,
that
something
is not
going
an
on.
issue for a few Scoots podcast.
I never stopped laughing.
She doesn't.
But you're
live with
sat
me.
down.
You do because you sit down.
We're taking a break from the clapping.
Well, you're not
That's
taking a
really
break
sad.
from the clapping.
I'm taking a
You're
break
still
from
clapping, you just don't realise it. Listen, we will continue this conversation no longer. Everyone agree. Right, listen, we're dead in this conversation. Everyone agrees with Tom. You guys just haven't realised that you agree with him yet. That's fine. We'll leave it there.
I'm just really confused by this episode.
This episode is chaos.
Because we're drunk.
Yeah, I like it.
Bit of a
Because we're
mind-boggle, innit?
18 and can't
This is
handle our
going to be
drink.
so fun to listen to.
Oh,
They only
yes.
want you
So I've got a
when you
shower
say
thought then.
something.
Have
In fact,
you?
I've got a few, yeah. Your tongue is the only part of your reflection that you can lick.
Oh my God. It is.
Go and lick the mirror.
Well, that's really weird, actually.
That is really strange. And
you try and
also,
lick any other part of the mirror, by the time you touch the mirror, it's the tongue.
It's the tongue. And also, you know the exact.
And I've done my research.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
How many mirrors have you
I
licked?
tried mirrors, glass.
This month.
Well, did you actually know that you know exactly what something will feel like to lick without ever touching it?
What?
Look at something and imagine licking it. You know exactly what that will feel like on your tongue.
Yeah.
And you might have it might have something you've never touched. You might turn up to a foreign country, get off the plane, and there's a cliff made of a stone that you've never come into contact with.
But you can
you
imagine
know
what it's
exactly
gonna
what
be.
that's going to feel like to lick.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why I thought of a cliff.
Yeah.
It was just what I thought of. Now, another shower thought actually happened whilst peeing in the shower. Is that you can get arrested for peeing in front of other people,
Yes.
and then you'll be forced to pee in front of other people.
You don't actually get arrested for weeing, though, is it? It's for
I think
public
it's for
indecency.
cock out.
Yeah, the public indecency. But then you're suddenly thrown into a situation in prison or wherever you are where you have to pee in front of other people.
I've got a good one, guys, that I've definitely just thought of myself and not pulled off the subreddit r/shower thoughts.
Oh, let's have a listen.
And I forgot it. That was it. Dying is a once in a lifetime experience.
It
No,
is.
it's not.
Actually dying, fully dying,
You
never
can
coming
medically
back.
die.
No, never coming back. Dead, zil, nada. You go in heaven or hell or purgatory or whatever the hell you believe in. You know, if you
I'm going to see the worms.
the worms, what from Men in Black?
No, just 6 feet under.
Oh right, okay.
Not anytime soon, though.
I thought you meant the worms from Men in Black.
That was a very weird
the
thing
ones that
to
make
jump. Yeah.
coffee and
I know
stuff
which ones
like
you
that.
mean. Yeah.
I like
very
how
nice.
that's Joe's first thought.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, why did you jump to that?
I've rewatched Men in Black
Have you just
very
watched
recently.
it?
Yeah.
Now, well, my final shower thought that I would like to grace you upon you this
Yes,
week
sir.
is that light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol of a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did indeed.
That's crazy.
Ding. Yeah.
brilliant.
Actually, just a thought based on similar to the light bulb thing. How did Alexander Graham Bell test the first telephone?
with himself.
Yeah, but
made two.
who did he phone?
Oh yeah, there was
You had to
there is
make
another
two
person
to make sure that
there was someone
but
else who rang.
how did he know the first one was going to work to phone the second one?
He had to make two as a batch.
Yeah, but what if they just
Could you
kept not
imagine
working?
could you imagine if it was just relaying his own voice and he didn't realise?
Hello?
He thinks
He
he's
was just in
invented
it.
the
Bloody
cell
hell,
phone.
you sound like me.
He was just in an echoey room.
Hello. This 5. I've only made 2 phones. Has someone else done this before me?
Eureka! Oh no, someone's done that.
Do you reckon that's why we say Bellmy?
Bellmy? No, because it was
Because
bell.
it was
It's got a
created by
bell in it.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, or is it the bell that's inside that go ring ring?
But it's not an actual bell though, is
But
it?
it was when a phone was first invented.
Yeah, it was.
Phones didn't always look like this.
Yeah, they did.
Quite interestingly, actually, if I said to one of you, gesture the use of a phone, what would you do?
I'd do that.
Yeah,
Loads
exactly.
of pe-
thumb and
a
little
lot
finger.
of people do this now, though.
They go,
Because
or
of
if
the
you
smartphone.
ask a child, they'll go
Yeah.
like this because they're just so used to a flat smartphone.
Do you know the reason why it's thumb and finger? Phones
Sar.
for you.
Sar, dude, Sar.
Phones
sorry,
for you.
dude. Oh, it's because
not
phones.
for that.
remember that
it's 'cause
advert?
Do you
phones are-
remember that?
Yeah,
and I
phones for
remember
you.
sat on the sofa practicing how quick I can do phones for you.
Yeah.
and I got really good at it.
If someone,
What's the fastest speed you could do now?
This is just a random
Phones for
question
you.
based on the whole phones for you thing. If you're counting on your fingers, like so, say you say to someone, "Oh, the first thing I did was this, the second thing I did was," how would you do 2, bruv? How would you do 2? Would you just do like that? That's what I do. That's
you
I do.
don't. No,
I
you do not.
Genuinely, I do.
You do not do little finger and index.
I do. When I'm counting up, I'll go 1, 2, 3. That's how I do it.
What?
No.
Genuinely.
No.
I promise you. I
not
swear
having
that's what I
that.
do. That's what I do.
We need a bullshit button because I call
I
bullshit
do it.
on
That's
that.
genuinely what I do.
Not
No,
a chance.
I
think it's
understand.
cool.
Different
What
cultures.
an odd way to do it. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's
3.
stupid. Different cultures do it differently. Like, and German cultures, they go 1, 2, 3, with the thumb
Yeah.
included. I quite often, I don't know, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think I might do it that way. But no way.
And interestingly enough, if you're from Bradford, then you can count up to 10 on one hand.
Yeah.
So if I'm counting up, I'll start with my thumb and work across, like thumb, index, middle, ring, little finger.
I only do it
if
on the
I'm
way
just
up, I wouldn't
doing
do it on
like
the
an
way down.
individual number. So if I'm doing 3, it's little finger, ring finger, middle
Really?
finger.
I do 3 like that.
Do you? Yeah,
I do 3
that.
like that. If I'm counting up though, I start with my thumb.
I'd have pinky and thumb connected, Scouts honour, and
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I do 3, but with the back of the finger.
I do 3 like that.
Oh no, I do.
yeah,
I do
You've got
the
your
back
little finger
3,
involved.
Yeah.
I'll
You're
do
saying
2
okay.
like that.
No, I'm not because I'm doing that.
All right, no need to swear at me. Read between
But
the lines.
I'll do 2 like that.
You weirdo. Well, that was shower thoughts, and I would like to
like
shout out Liv for the inspiration. Thank
Shout
you
out Liv.
ever
Shout out
so
Liv.
much. Cheers.
Shout out to the audience as well. Get us some shower thoughts in.
You tell us your shower
Oh, I
thoughts.
thought you meant this sort. Sorry, my bad.
Every week, Joe asks us a very simple question.
He does
at the
ask
end
us a
of an
very.
episode.
And do you know what? I had
What's
this-
the cheapest way to get laid? Is that the question?
No.
Oh.
I'm meaning on camera. And Joe always asks us for a favourite song of
He does.
some variety.
And I got to apologise. This thing happened. Dog ate homework. Couldn't.
Don't
find
worry about it,
the
Tom.
song, Couldn't.
I've compensated for all 3 of us
Have
this
you?
week. I have.
Why?
And I have.
But I always have
got a song for all 3 of us.
But I always have mine.
It's our 18th birthday.
Oh,
so
God.
I brought what song was number 1 for each of our birthdays when we were 18.
This is where we get sued for.
So, I'm not gonna
DMCA
play them.
claims.
This
What
is.
song do you think was number 1 on your 18th birthday, Joe?
On my 18th birthday, wasn't it? It was some shite. It was absolutely shite as well.
I remember what it was.
What year did Dance Monkey come out? That
You're
was,
very close. That was number 1 on one of your birthdays, but it wasn't when you were 18.
oh, that was last year, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Who's the artist now? Be able to get it.
I can't tell you because it's so obvious.
Yeah,
It's an artist where it's like a number one artist.
What's the start of the artist name? Give me a letter.
C.
Oh shit! Is it Camila Cabello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Havana.
Fucking Havana. Yeah.
Now, Tom, what do you think was number 1
Oh, me 18.
on your 18th?
Sorry, I was thinking 96.
Cast your mind back. I know it's quite difficult,
Woo,
but
18th birthday.
rack your brain.
Oh, God. 13th of June 2014. For those who want to buy me a present next year. On my birthday. I wouldn't have a clue. Oh, it's probably going to be something like Justin Bieber or something.
Sing by Ed Sheeran.
Good
And
song.
then mine,
Good song.
2nd of April 2014 was
No one cares.
5 Seconds of Summer, She Looks So Perfect.
You didn't look
so
perfect.
No, I didn't.
Standing there with a roll underwear, and I know
I feel like I've got the worst out of the 3.
Yeah, you have. Do you know what was number 1 on the date you were born?
Yeah, I do. Firestarter by the Prodigy.
Yeah.
What an absolute
What
tune.
a top tune. I'm a fire starter.
Good that, innit?
Because that's the synth.
So, guys, every week we have Bad Bar Snacks.
We do indeed.
This is going to be a great snack this week. It's currently being
We
prepared
have
off
got-
camera.
I wonder what's happening when my
Yeah.
family told me not to go in the kitchen on
Yeah.
my birthday.
And what do you have to have on your birthday?
I can't.
Oh, God. What's...
Give it to the trained pyrotechnic. What do we have on a birthday? We have a cake, guys.
We've got cake!
Sorry.
Yes! Oh, this is
It is DIY.
I'm too drunk for this.
Look at this, guys.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, a few scoops. Happy birthday to us. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Well, that's actually fireworks. That was incredible.
For he's a jolly good fella.
Nah.
Nope. Okay.
Been a long time since I've been that close to fire without blowing something up. So it's this knife shot.
Okay, fellas.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Cheers to our 18th.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's cut the cake.
Does everybody want to cut the cake together?
Oh, let's cook it like a wedding. Oh, here we go.
Straight in.
Into the heart of it.
Into the dick of... Straight through Tom's head.
I went through my head. Why would you do that? That was really mean.
I say we cut Tom's head out and then take the whole cake home. Just carve it. Of course we're not going to finish it there. Because I am yet to ask you boys for your favourite songs.
Well, my favourite song is, you never have heard of it.
I bet it's by a Dead Underground band, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
Dead
Nirvana.
Underground. You'll never know. I knew them before they were big.
It'd be really
So,
embarrassing
there's-
from Satan you not know
There's
them.
no,
so-
there's no even point in me saying it, really.
I reckon I might know them.
No, you won't.
No, I reckon
You
I
will.
might.
There's so
No, I
much.
reckon I might.
I don't think you will.
I reckon I might.
There's
So
so
you know them, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, me and Tom are really down with the kids,
So down with the kids. So down.
but and you're not.
I don't believe either of you.
Yeah, there's no point. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Moving on.
the
Next
third-
week. Next week, though. Next
Yeah,
week.
next week, that's fine.
Though, mate.
Next week, that's fine.
definitely.
For the
Well-
third, fourth, fifth, I don't know how many times.
Well,
should we cheers, guys?
Yes.
we should.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hee hee.